Here we go. We're going to look at number 1 together to find the volume of the ice cream cone. And as I would be surprised if I didn't throw an ice cream problem on the quiz on Monday, because who doesn't like ice cream?
Do we get real ice cream?
Unlikely. Okay.
We need to have a real world problem.
True story. We do. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someday we'll get ice cream. How do we... It's never going to happen. Did you know that? Find the volume of the cone. Find the volume of the cone. How do I go about finding the volume of a cone? How do I find the volume? Remember the cone. Remember the cone is connected to, these are really hard to show here. The cone is related to our cylinder, so we're going to find the volume of the cylinder first. And then take a third of it. And so, how do I find the volume? What do I find first? Volume of the, nope, volume of the, Tegan. Base, which is a circle. How do I find the area of a circle? Pi r squared. And then I do what? Multiply it by the height. But it's a cone. Huh? And so here's what I want to see. So you don't have to write this part this time. Here's what I do expect to see. I expect you to say 1/3 pi 1 squared times 4. I expect to see you plugging stuff in the order that it is in the actual equation. Because I have a bunch of people from yesterday, not a bunch in this hour, but definitely way more 8th graders than are necessary, that kept forgetting this step because they were not writing out what needed to all happen all at once. And if I give you a volume and not just all the bits and pieces, they're all kinds of messed up. So the answer is, this is what I expect to see today. I expect to see your computation in the order that you're going to do it. And I believe it says nearest 10th in the direction, so absolutely. If it doesn't say, house rules, we always round to the nearest 10. And so, obviously 1 squared is 1, times 4 is 4, and so I've got 4 times 3.14 is 12.56. I'm going to take a third of it. Please divide by 3, because that's accurate. If you multiply by 0.3 or 0.33, that is always going to be a rounding error. If you divide by 3, you get exactly what it is. Yes, Wes? Or, if you know how to use the fraction button and want to, that's also more exact than using the decimal equivalent. So I'm just going to divide by 3, and I get 4.2. Label? What's my label? Label? Inches cubed. And you can either write the word, or you can just write the little 3.